Welcome everyone. People wanted this video, so you're gonna get this video. I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through my Apple iDevice collection. I have a bunch of devices. I'll be talking about them for a little while. Hopefully this video isn't long, but I'm assuming it will be long. So, first iPhone right here. This is an iPhone 4. This was a free iPhone. I got it completely for free, and it was in a bundle. So the seller was selling a bunch of iPhone 4Ss. I bought all of them, and then the seller was like, "You bought all my iPhones, why not give you a free one?" And this is what it was. So this is an iPhone 4, and it's running iOS 5.1.1, not downgraded, on iOS 5. And it was really cool. No iCloud or anything. But what you guys might not know is that on iOS 5 and 6, if you want to turn off Find My iPhone, you don't need your password. So just a small flaw with that one. So the back, the internals are all good, but the front screen's cracked, and of course there is no back cover. Now this right here is the iPhone 6, and this is running iOS 12.4.8. I mean, I use it for testing, so that's cool. Then this right here is the £5 iPhone 4. Needs a battery, but £5, and it's in pretty non-good condition. You can see there is like a bit of scratching on the back glass, but overall, screen is in mint. Replacing the screen's really hard, but replacing the back cover takes about 5 seconds. I won't replace the back cover. Oh my god, it feels so good to hold. So this is either running iOS 6 or 5 or 4. Hopefully it's running iOS 4. Now this is the iPhone 5C. It's running iOS 8.3, jailbroken untethered. 8 gigabytes of storage. 8 gig, a lot of storage right there, obviously. Now this is just a normal 5S running iOS 12.4.8. Not much else to say. This one is the £5 iPhone 5S. So for context, this is £5, and I bought this for £40. And I mean, the £5 one is in better condition than the £40 one, but you know, there you go, car boot. Then this is the iPhone SE running iOS 13.6. Nothing special about this other than it's I got this for £50, and it's a 32GB model, so you'd probably pay 100 to 150 for this same model. Now this is the iPhone 10 running iOS 14 beta 4. Nothing else really to say, to be honest. I've already spoken about this. Now we have this iPhone right here. This is an iPhone 4S, and what's really weird is I can recognize which iOS firmware and everything just by how the 4S looks. So this was a iPhone 4S I bought for £20 a couple of years ago, 2017. It's running iOS 9. It was an iOS 6 downgraded. Unfortunately, they removed the option to downgrade back to iOS 6. Now this is my iPhone 5 running iOS 6.0.1. So if I unlock, you can see good old iOS 6 as SHSH blobs for iOS 6. Two iOS 6 firmware, 6.0.1 and 6.1.3, and as for iOS 7, 8, 9, and 10. So every iOS firmware, this has SHSH blobs for, which is really cool. So if I want, one day I could be on iOS 7, next day I could be on iOS 8. The plan is to back up all my apps, then future restore to iOS 6, then restore all of the app data. Then I'll have, stock iOS 6 apps, even though you can't really download them from the App Store anymore. So that's pretty darn cool. Then we have the iPhone 6S here. Battery's expanding, screen is broken, no service. Running iOS 14, but because it takes like 10 hours to charge, I don't use it anymore. This is the iPad Mini 1. Jesus, I haven't used this phone. Did I just say phone? I haven't used this device in like weeks. Still 92%. Like iOS 13 needs to take some notes, but not much else to say. It's an iPad Mini, so there you go. Then we have an iPhone 4S. It has the housing shell, needs a battery, motherboard. I don't know which one it has, but I have a bunch of motherboards. One on iOS 7.1.1, jailbroken, iCloud bypassed. iOS 7 on the 4S was the best firmware in my opinion. if you wanted the modern design, but you know, you wanted a good speed. iOS 8 and above was abysmal. I don't have a battery, so I will need to test it. And we have another 4S. I don't know what happened to this. Then we have another 4S. So this is an iOS 9 iPhone 4S, fully working. Just the screen's cracked, and replacing the screen isn't easy. Same with the back. I mean, the back glass is easy to replace, but the screen isn't. This right here is another iPhone 4S. Don't know what went wrong with this. Doesn't even have a power button anymore. But yeah, that's just there. Guess the housing. Screen's in good condition as well. This is, you know, another 4S of a motherboard. Don't know which one that has. This power button doesn't work, but it's another 4S. It's also on iOS 9. And then this is a mint condition iPhone 4S. I think it's on iOS 6, but it might be on iOS 9. I might have updated it, not sure. This is a cracked iPhone 6 running iOS 12.4.7 or 8. Nothing special. However, this device is very special. So this is the iPhone 6 running demo software. So that was pretty darn cool. The method to get demo software was patched though, which isn't cool, but it still has demo software. This is iPhone 5, really good condition, but it doesn't restore. I think like the NAND chip was broken or whatever. But if I ever need a new screen, I can use that. This is the iPhone 5S, and yeah, I think the screws on the screen are broken. Oh, it does have a battery. Okay, that's I didn't realize that. I'll need to look into that in just a minute. And then this is an iPhone 5. Remember, this was 20 quid back when the iPhone 5 was relevant. You know, cracked display, but it was cheap. And then this is another iPhone 5S, has a motherboard. Both of these are on iOS 9, just so you know. And then this in the box is an iPhone 5S running iOS 7.1.1. It needs a new screen and a new battery, but I'll get those done eventually. But I want to fix the cheap boys, you know, the 5S and a 4. And then this is a iPhone 3GS running. I don't know. I think it was downgraded to iOS 3, but not sure. In pretty good condition, but the seller, like, he gave the boxes, but the volume rocker, like, while it works, it doesn't do proper detection. Then this is a 3G, and it's the old boot ROM 3G on iOS 2, which is really cool, 2.0. And this is the iPod Touch 4th gen. Remember, I just wanted the 4th gen, and it came with iOS 4, so that's really rare. And this is the iPad Air 2. Let me just move that. iPad Air 2, running iOS 13.5.1. It was on iOS 12.4, then I updated it to 14, and I downgraded it back. And finally, this is the iPad 4 running iOS 6.0, really rare. And I have it. So the device I'm recording with is 11 Pro Max. Also have a Mini 5 and a Pro 2018, but no one cares about those. So that's my Apple collection. Bye bye.